You're tuned in to the Nerd Network Podcast.
I'm your host, Marcy. You're watching and listening to the Nerd Network Podcast, episode 17. Almost long. We're going to be talking about... this is going to be a Halloween-themed October.
Hey.
Almost long. Halloween-themed.
I got to get me a mask.
As you can see, that's why I'm wearing the mask right now.
Look like a Jabberwocky.
Do I? If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm definitely dancing right now. I can't dance. As your host, I'm Marcy.
I'm Julian.
Blake.
And a special guest.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Clutch with the gas. What's going on, y'all?
And this is Julian's brother.
This is my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't tell by the light skinness.
So, DJ Clutch.
What's up?
Let the people know who you are besides Julian's brother, and you're a famous DJ.
International superstar. Yo, I'm from the town, Top City, born and raised. I'm out in Kansas City right now doing weddings for Platinum. I also got my LLC, DJ Clutch, so, I'll be in the club sometimes, hanging out with all the DJs out in Kansas City, hanging out with local artists, around town. Just, make sure y'all catch me on my social medias and catch me what I'm doing. Y'all going to see me on Twitch here pretty soon. Shout out to my OG, Dizzy Blazo. What up, OG?
All right, DJ Clutch. Since you're here and you're brothers with Julian.
Yeah.
Julian's a little bit of a nerd. I'm a little bit of a nerd. How are you a nerd?
I think I'm pretty much of a nerd. I think people outside looking in think I'm a nerd, whether it's music, games, stuff I watch. I like Impractical Jokers, like a lot.
Oh, man.
Like I go to sleep to that
We
shit.
just watched the movie.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, there's a movie?
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, go
my
watch that
God.
movie.
Oh, the movie's
Yeah.
Every time I bring it up, I get a lot of rolled eyes, but I love that shit.
That's funny, man.
I Impractical Jokers.
No, they're the nerdiest
Team
comedians.
Sal.
Team Sal.
Oh, shit, that's funny. Exclusive. Julian, I need you to hit the Nerd Network button.
You're tuned in to the Nerd Network Podcast.
We officially have merchandise for sale now.
Ooh.
Yes, we do.
Some of them are designed by one of our hosts here, Julian. Yes, Julian. So, if you want to support the Nerd Network Podcast, go to tradeposttees.com.
Please.
There's a couple of different designs up there. You got your typical TNN podcast logo. Some artwork by Julian. Julian, want to talk about your artwork that you put up there? Goulash.
Goulash. Yeah, I got a Halloween shirt out there. It's goulash. It's like a pun on goulash and ghoul. Anyways, just go check it out. Please don't.
Yeah,
Please don't make me explain.
I'll put it up here on the screen.
No, we got there's a couple other designs out there that I made that I think y'all would enjoy. So,
I'll put them up on the screen. Yes, please.
I'll support whether it's you just checking it out, following us on our social media, or if you really want to support us by buying a shirt. We all appreciate it for sure.
Yes, and again, tradeposttees.com. Check it out. Buy a shirt. Buy 5 of them. You can buy one every single color.
I'm a nerd. I play video games.
What's your favorite video game
Favorite video game?
of all time for yourself, sir?
Oh, you can't ask me that.
What's the first one that pops up in your mind? Hey, favorite video game, and go.
Bomberman.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good
Unpopular
right there.
opinion.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
man.
solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
That's
I got a lot of video games. But yeah, I mean, this first one that popped in,
That's cool.
Atomic Bomberman to be more specific.
All right, what's your favorite movie then?
Man, that one changes every year.
That's it. It happens.
I mean, Avengers. I'm a big superhero fan. I would have to say like Avengers,
All right, who's your favorite Avenger hero?
Captain America all day. Stands for justice.
Solid.
Stands for true justice.
Solid.
True justice. That's why they try to kill him. They self. Comics.
That's
I'm
funny.
done.
That's cool. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man. It's an honor.
Get to kick it.
Shout out Top City.
Gonna talk some nerd shit with us today, and we
Yeah.
can cuss on here. It's okay.
Okay, good. Mom ain't
There you go,
gonna
Julian.
watch this later, is she?
They might.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh fuck! Shit!
Dad's seen a couple episodes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
funny.
I told him you're gonna be on tonight, so he's definitely.
No, we gotta cut that out.
Oh man, you know
Just make the sound effects. Just do that over.
that's who we need to get is your dad in here. I know your dad's one of a big nerd too.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a
that'd
big
be good.
Marvel
Yeah.
comic book.
Yeah, he can talk some stuff. That'd be tight. That'd be really cool.
Definitely got some stories for y'all.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go over the 3 main topics of the day. I don't know if we have a news thing yet, but if we do, it's okay if we don't.
I don't think we do.
That's all right. I'll make one. Just kidding. All right. So the 3 main topics I want to talk about. Actually, there's only 2 really main topics I want to talk about, not 3. Sorry. Resident Evil origin story reboot movie reboot. We won't get into that yet. And then Warner Brothers pushed back a lot of movies. A lot of movies that were announced for this year and next year are going to be pushed back. So one movie even got pushed up a whole year almost. The third topic. I don't know what the third topic's going to be today.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll definitely get there. Well, the first 2 topics. I want to talk about the Warner Brothers release schedule. Dune, The Matrix, Batman, The Flash, Shazam 2, and Black Adam. All got changed.
Not surprised.
Of course not. COVID fucked everything up.
AMC, is it this week that they're shutting down?
I believe by the time people are watching this, it'll be the 8th. And Regal is shutting down.
Yep.
Until big movies come back in theater. Which I'm super upset. We've only seen 2 movies.
Two movies, yeah.
Since...
yeah. And there were some good ones coming out too. I thought later this year.
I mean, I thought they were starting to put them on the streaming apps now.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
I mean, there's been a couple, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of disappointing that they're shutting it down.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's horrible. It's a sad thing.
I thought 2016 was a bad year.
Oh, man. But 2020, like I said, Dune, The Matrix, Batman, The Flash, Shazam 2, Black Adam. Out of all those ones, which ones are you guys most excited to see in the theaters when it actually comes back around?
I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the Flash movie. Is the actor staying on? Is he?
Yeah,
As of
I
right
think
now,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller, yeah.
Okay, well, he's not going anywhere then if he's still slated to do it. So that's the one he was the most. I mean, out of the 3, personality-wise, or out of the 4 in the Justice League movie, he was the most relatable. He's kind of quirky. He's kind of got that. I don't want to compare him to Spider-Man, but he's kind of got that younger.
He's that younger nerd guy.
Yeah, you know, and so it was
He's the baby of the
interesting.
group.
He's what?
He's like the baby of the group.
Yeah, and so they also kind of featured him like they did when they rolled out Spider-Man in the MCU. He kind of flexed without it being like, you know, ta-da, you know, big deal. You know, him walking up and grabbing the Batarang and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they keep it light, if they go dark, you know, if he's just going to be that in between. Is he going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy, like comedy? We'll see.
I think it'll be a little bit of a balance between, because especially Ben Affleck's going to be in it too.
Right.
It'll probably be a little bit of a balance, which is fine.
And I think his movie is going to be pretty important if they're going to incorporate time travel and all
Well,
that stuff.
yeah. I mean, I would imagine that he's going to be like center stage for a lot of things coming up, just based off of the direction they want to go in.
No, definitely. We're going to find out what's going to happen with Ben Affleck's Batman too after this movie too.
Yep.
But he's supposed to be slated for multiple DC movies still. Whether if he's making cameos or whatnot, who knows? But that movie's going to be a big play. Everyone else agree that The Flash is going to be the biggest movie out of all those? Not about the biggest movie, but like the most important movie?
The most important one for the DC universe, yeah. I'm personally looking forward to Wonder Woman, though.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. And I felt like that's one of DC's stronger movies anyways. I like Aquaman. Yes. I mean, I always put, Aquaman and Wonder Woman up there.
Yeah, I'm super upset. I don't know when they're gonna release that again or not, but next year, which sucks.
Yeah.
Out of that list, I was really looking forward to the new Dune. The remake of Dune.
Yeah. That trailer alone.
That cast is incredible.
Yeah.
But I mean, that got pushed back a whole year. The Matrix got pushed up though.
Yep.
It was going to be released April 1st, 2022, but now it's going to be released December 21st, 2021.
What do you guys think about the Matrix? A lot of people I've seen more. I thought everybody was going to be generally excited for that to come back. A lot of mixed reviews I've seen online.
Keanu Reeves. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't have him come back from the Matrix, I'd be mad.
Well,
Then I would hate it.
yeah.
I would for sure hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing with it at
Exactly.
this point? Like, are they continuing from?
Who knows? They could do whatever.
Revelations?
I've
They
only
could
seen
do-
one screenshot. Somebody jumping from one of the buildings. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, it was like some footage where they had him on, obviously on like the wire, and he literally jumped from one skyscraper to another when they had him like on the little pulley thing. It was dope. It was dope.
Oh
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, after the third one, that felt like a proper conclusion.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're like you said, I don't know where they're gonna go from there.
Did the Animatrix come out after the third one or before?
It was like in between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
and 3. Okay. Well, because I mean, I felt like that they brought a lot of other perspectives of the Matrix.
Oh sure, yeah, different.
But what? I mean, I know
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
not
are
sure.
probably more.
I'm not sure what it's gonna be about. They still don't know. It's still on the wraps. As I just put up on IMDb, it's still unknown. The plot is currently unknown. So who knows? But I mean, Trinity is back, riding a motorcycle,
Hey.
and no Morpheus though.
What?
Yeah, no Morpheus. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at IMDb, and he is not on here.
How you gonna have the Matrix without Morpheus?
Didn't he die? He's dead.
I mean, all 3 of them 4 of them are dead, aren't
Yeah, I thought Neo died too.
No,
they?
he was just blind, right?
At the very end, I thought.
He didn't die.
Sure, he died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he became one with the system or something.
Yeah, that was like his sacrifice.
Yeah.
The whole, religion comparison.
Yeah.
He's the Matrix.
He saved
he's
all
part
of
the-
Zion,
He's part of the Force now in the Matrix.
pretty much.
Hey, he might come back like Yoda. I mean, I don't know.
Dang.
I don't
or
know.
like the Oracle, maybe.
Ooh,
Oh,
what
that'd
if
be-
they did that? What if he just came back? Like, what if he's not the main character?
I don't know.
Just came back and was like,
That'd be hard.
Who would be? I don't
He
know
has
what's
a son.
happening in this movie.
he has a son.
Oh my God.
Or it could be that one dude that pretty much saved them all by shooting open the gate. I forgot his name.
I don't remember his name either.
The dude that was like Mouse 2.0.
Neil Patrick Harris was going to be in this movie.
Barney?
Yeah.
Barney Stinson, huh?
Yeah, Barney. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do in this movie. Jada Pinkett Smith's coming back in the movie. Niobe.
Yobi.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I think a lot of people were just like, "It was a good trilogy." Don't.
It
Mess
was
it up.
and I'm sure it has a lot to do with that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that's a big piece of it.
I mean, that movie had a lot of CGI, but I still think it was practical how they used it. I think people are afraid they're going to overuse the CGI.
Been a trend.
3, I felt they went a little heavy-handed on the CGI, especially with the fight between him and Agent Smith
Yeah.
at the very end. I was like, come on.
Oh,
I mean,
where,
so-
he's a computer flying
Yeah,
around.
like-
Like the little
It's like a Dragon
concrete
Ball Z
part.
fight or something.
Yeah.
I think that I agree that the third movie did have a lot. But I think if they, with the advancements that we've had in CGI, if they toned it back a little bit, like I think that you could make a lot of those fight scenes look more realistic without all the CGI. I mean, I see some of these like college students, they put out these little shorts of like anime, like full like Dragon Ball Z fight scenes, and they pull that shit off. So I mean, if you can give some college kids a couple of cameras and some computer software, in 2021 or whenever this is gonna,
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes.
Resident Evil Origin Story Reboot. Guys, topic
yeah.
number 2.
Oh, dang.
Resident Evil. What were you guys' thoughts on Resident Evil?
To be honest-
The original Resident Evil.
To be honest, I liked them.
You talking about the movie or the game?
The movie.
Oh,
I like the Resident Evils. I mean, I wish they would kept it like the eerie, like closed off house mansion survival type shit, like they would kind of do in the games. But I mean, they kind of gone off the wall as they continued. But I mean, I like the zombie apocalypse aspect of Resident Evil. So
Yeah, they're not slow zombies either.
no, I mean
Like your typical slow zombies.
some of them were, but I mean, yeah, but they were kind of more raging zombies than anything.
The first Resident Evil. Oh my gosh. Well, overall, I guess. Dang, $1.2 billion a franchise. That's crazy.
how many movies they got?
Shit.
Like
man.
what?
No,
7?
like 6.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They probably have more than that.
I've
That's-
only seen like the first 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
for
then
real?
all of
I
them
haven't seen
like
any
kind
of
of
them.
scattered.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them all, but I don't think I've ever seen them in order.
I mean, because at some point they stop becoming zombies and just becoming like giant ass monsters and other shit. I mean, like some of it follows with the old comics and whatnot, but I mean, it's Resident Evil for you.
Blake, what are your thoughts?
I've been trying to be quiet over here. These movies are fucking horrible. All of them. The first one, I mean, the games are so good.
Before you get into that too much, I've never played any of the video games.
Okay.
I went into seeing this movie. And the first one, I was like, what the fuck movie is this? I was not prepared what it was about. Okay. And then going forward, 4 or 5 movies later on, when the fuck is this going to end? Like literally.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like the other horror movies where like, okay, they just die, they come back. I mean, this is a zombie arc storyline. This is Walking Dead before Walking Dead.
Right.
So now you're gonna get into the video game stuff.
Well, I wasn't going. I was just.
Okay. I wanted to see as someone. I don't know anything familiar with the video games.
Yeah.
How does it compare?
It doesn't. There's no. I mean, there's zombies. If that's your comparison.
So if I played the game,
you would wish they never came out with a movie named Resident Evil. The game is so good. Like he said, it's closed off. It's that survival. It's one of those games where, I mean, every bullet counts. Yep. Every herb you heal yourself with counts. Every antidote, every bandage, everything counts. You are basically dropped off. It's the dude's first day at work. All hell breaks loose in Raccoon City. Good luck. And dude, the movie. I mean, they were battling the little demon house AI chick as well as the zombies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Like
that.
she killed half of the troops or whatever down there with like the fucking laser. She split that dude into cubes.
So
Which one was that one?
That was the first one.
That was the first one?
Are you telling
I
me?
think it might be the second one.
Are you telling me Alice isn't in the cartoon?
No. She's not a character in the
what the fuck
franchise.
That's
the video game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I think they were just trying to make it a more like just a theatrical world.
Bro, Alice is like a clone. There's like multiple of her. She dies in live throughout the whole, and that's not in the game at all.
No.
Yeah, I'll be pissed.
The only thing that I think that they incorporated from the games was Wesker and and what's the big dude's name?
Was in it too?
What's the big dude's name?
Oh, you're talking about
Nemesis.
What was it?
Nemesis,
yes.
Yeah.
Those are like the only 2 aspects as far as I can remember from the game that were actually
the dogs.
Oh yeah.
From the first movie.
Yeah. They did a really good job with the prosthetics for that. They used real dogs. They just put actual like little costumes on them.
Yeah. Well, and that one big ass like Venom looking thing. He's in Resident Evil 2, the video game, I think.
Dude, there's been so many people in those Resident Evil movies in general because every movie's different and they use a whole new cast for every single movie. Dang, there's so many people that have been in those movies.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the games were just so. The story was so good. Like, I don't know if anybody has played the one that they just re-released, like the new or whatever.
Yeah,
but like that movie, it was so thrilling. Like you can hear. What did you guys say his name is? Nemesis? You can hear his footsteps like when he's chasing after you. Like,
oh wow,
it's just such a rush. Like you don't even see him like 80% of the time. He's like Godzilla. Like he's in such a like on screen so little, but when you do have to come across him, it is such a fucking battle. And like you're trying to save every bullet just in case he's outside the next door. I mean, the games were so good.
So all the games consistent of what's like? Do you pick up the same story? Like, do you keep like?
Yeah, for the most part, I think. Yeah,
okay, that's cool.
They do introduce new characters.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so with this movie, they're going back to their roots, and they're going to stick more to the game adaptation finally for this new reboot.
If they stay close to the video games, then you should check it out. Because I mean, like I saw the trailers for the reboot and whatnot. I didn't know how I felt about it simply because if it was going to be more entailed to the game and the following of that story, I'd be all in. Because just playing the games of you being behind the person that you're controlling into a house that you can't just jump out of a window and a slow ass zombie is like the thing that's freaking. Like,
because it's supposed to be set back in 1998 in Raccoon City.
Okay, well, it sounds like they're somebody's like, we got to do this shit right because, I mean, just if there was ever a game to give a movie studio the perfect script, like that's it. And because the game is such small scale, it's literally boot on the ground. I mean, the biggest special effect they would have to come up with is what the truck that crashes. I think that might be the Resident Evil 2 is what I'm referring to. But like, there's this truck that crashes in the middle of like Raccoon City, or whatever, and like it separates him from the other person that he's working with, and like, I mean, it was such a small scale game. Yeah, man. And like he said, I mean, the zombies are slower, but that just adds to the drama because there might be 10 of them following you, and you're always injured. You're always looking for things
like real life stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to go through a warehouse, or you're trying to go through the kitchen of a diner and like find things in the cabinets and like fight off a zombie and open the refrigerator and fight off a zombie and go out. Don't cross the street because Nemesis is in the alley. I mean, it's just so good.
That's cool. Oh, that's awesome.
You really had to like plan out your next.
Oh,
steps.
it was definitely
It's
an
just
item
more of a
management
strategy game
more
than
than
it was an
yeah,
action game.
for sure.
And,
That's cool.
And because of the zombies, because it was, I mean, the whole city got turned. Like, as much of it was a strategy game, like you couldn't just sit there. You didn't have time to sit there and think it out. Like if you stayed in any one spot for more than 10, 15 seconds, like here comes a zombie.
You got to run and gun. Julian, so we were talking about online that people were upset about this casting.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few people who voiced their concerns about the casting, but I mean, after looking at it and everything, I don't think it's that big of a concern. These are just still shots. We saw one trailer. We need to see it fleshed out to see if these characters. I mean, look at what they. I think the biggest thing was that some of the ethnicities of some of the characters didn't quite match up with their video game counterparts or whatever. But I mean, we've seen different roles being filled. For example, the best one I can think of is Samuel L. Jackson's character as Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Wait, you telling me Nick Fury's white?
Yeah.
I had no
Like
idea.
the real
The
Nick
real
Fury?
one.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I think, people blowing up about that. I think the most important thing we need to focus on is if they get it right this
Right.
time.
Make a good fucking movie, huh?
Make
Yeah.
it good. No, is
Like
it a
a-
movie or is it a show?
No, it's a movie.
Okay.
But they're
Okay.
also going to be making some type of Netflix series or something.
Okay.
I think that'd be hard.
Yeah. I definitely
But
said
no, they're actually making a real movie. I'm pretty sure you saw that headline. Resident Evil TV series from Supernatural EP. It go at Netflix.
Okay.
This is something different.
It'll be interesting. I wonder how it's going to work with that.
Do they have any other info on the Netflix series?
I don't know what the fuck that is. A Resident Evil TV series was set up at Netflix for development in 2019. So that was supposed to happen in 2019. I don't know what the heck that is. I won't mention that. I'll cut that out. But they are rebooting this Evil Dead. I mean, sorry. They are rebooting Resident Evil. It should be pretty cool. I'm excited.
I'll watch it. I'm definitely happy.
Because, I mean, the Resident Evil, the one we actually got, was just not... I mean, I liked it because it was, badass girl kicking ass, killing some zombies left and right. Can't really hit on that too much. But if I knew about the video game before and they're not using, following the same storyline. I mean, but then again, I did get frustrated with like, dang, man, what's going on with this series?
Yeah.
Now, didn't Resident Evil come out along the same time as the Underworld series?
The movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weren't
probably.
they going back and forth?
Resident Evil might have been a little bit before, but yeah,
Okay.
at one point they were
Yeah.
back and forth.
Man, I swear, sometimes I get the two mixed up.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
They're
kinda
both
like,
females,
yeah,
dark
they're both
hair.
lead females, dark hair,
They're
creepy,
fighting
weird, undead,
horror.
all this.
Aeon Flux.
Although I
was
liked
in there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like a whole trend for real. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Underworld was cool. I personally enjoyed them. They were interesting.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get the original girl to make a cameo in this.
They wouldn't need her.
Don't make no connection.
Yeah.
They shouldn't make her a zombie. Just make her a zombie.
Make her a zombie.
Maybe put her as a poster on the wall, like of a movie theater or something. I don't know.
Spoof movie.
That'd be great. Cool. I don't know what else. I want.
Damn, that's some nerdy shit.
So just a quick, because I probably won't use too much of this of what we just talked about right now. Also, you just throw it in there somehow. But to wrap more in Halloween shit in there, I want to go into what was everyone's favorite costume as a kid growing up before Halloween.
Didn't celebrate Halloween as a kid.
Dang, your parents didn't let you guys go trick or treating?
Nope.
Hell no.
Y'all did not go trick or treating?
When Halloween fell on a school week, we weren't allowed to go to school because our elementary school had a Halloween parade. They would go trick or treat.
What?
My mom kept this whole.
No way.
Every time somebody asks us that, like, "What are you doing?" For
Hold on.
Halloween?" Fuck.
You're telling me you guys had a horrible childhood and didn't go trick or treating?
Jesus, damn.
I wouldn't say it's horrible.
I'm
Man, I
saying y'all
had
didn't
video
go-
games and shit.
Yeah, no, they're still functioning human beings.
I had Hot Wheels.
So y'all didn't go trick. So what age did you guys ever go trick or treating?
We never.
Never. No.
They had
No way.
so when we got a little bit older, they had like the church that we went to had like a trunk or treat.
Yeah,
where they
trunk
would,
or treat.
you know,
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to go to that.
What?
I mean,
Not even that.
I mean, no, because we were too old at that point. Because we were
yeah,
little kids.
yeah, we just didn't care at that point.
So you're telling me you guys never got to go?
Trick or treating, never know what it felt like.
Mm.
Our closest thing of trick or treating is when Topeka had parades out in the streets.
You know
So
what?
that's July.
Blake, we taking them trick or treating this year.
So on paper, dressing up and begging people for candy, you guys didn't miss out on a whole lot. But as far as the experience goes, I mean, I had friends that did the same thing. They didn't come to school. They never celebrated it.
Dang.
And so I get it. Like it's
Is there more people out there that didn't go trick or treating?
I think there's quite a few.
Let us know in the comments.
I would-
But not your whole childhood, you never went trick or treating, not even as a semi.
Yo, okay, so
you gotta tell on
So what we did
himself. You gotta
instead-
tell on himself.
what we did instead, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's a childhood, part of childhood. So during Halloween, our parents would have like our church congregation or like the little group that we would have, you know, church with. During Halloween, they would just buy a whole bunch of candy and invite all of the other, you know, friends that we had at church,
Okay.
and we would watch Bible Man.
What?
So
It's a biblical superhero.
a biblical superhero is kind of like, oh my gosh.
I don't even know how to describe him.
I don't know how to describe it.
my
It's kinda like
God,
Batman.
bro. I know.
If you want to talk about
Instead
the
of-
greatest,
Instead of
superhero
batarangs, he
I
was
seen
throwing
it.
Bible verses. You know
I
what I'm saying?
see it.
no, he had a lightsaber.
He did have. He had a
lightsaber.
He did have a
Oh, man.
lightsaber.
I've seen
hey,
that
I'm not
before.
gonna lie though. Those movies, those were dope. I liked
I've
watching
seen
them.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I know what that
There
is.
was a lot of them too.
Yeah, there was quite
Yeah,
a few of them.
But
They're very interesting.
He had sidekicks. He had a Robin. He had a Batgirl.
so then, what time? So, did you guys have to move out the house to do anything Halloween related?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
My first costume was a Black Power
yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
23.
Dang. So did you like go fucking all out for that first time, or you just go to a Halloween party? What you do?
Just went to a Halloween party.
Were you like, what the fuck's everyone dressed
Skin
up
tight.
as? Everyone like, damn man. Blake, your first Halloween, where you were like, yay, Halloween time. Besides, I guess as a kid,
I mean,
like, what's a Halloween that you remember that sticks in your memory?
the most I dressed up as, I guess he would have just like death. I guess, you know, I had like the robe and like but the face had the screen, like the black mesh thing over the face,
Oh,
so you
okay.
couldn't
So-
see me at all. And like,
But
had
you can
had
see
a
everyone
sign.
else still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I think I was that for like 3 years in a row.
Nice.
Not for any other reason, but because that was the scariest shit I had ever seen. Like it was just the fact of like nobody knew who I was, which was really, I mean, you're like 6, 7 years old. That's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
You know, but who is that in there? And then I mean, we used to go trick or treating. I mean, and my brothers can attest to this. We used to fill up trash bags, like bags. So I got a total of 5 brothers. I make 6, but there's a bit of an age gap. So it was the first 4 where we could really all go trick or treating together. And I mean, we would have 2-3 trash bags, like 30-gallon trash bags of candy.
Yeah, man.
We used to kill it. But yeah, I mean that was probably my favorite costume.
How old were you probably then at that time?
Yeah, I was probably in that 6 to 8 range.
Yeah. Man. I don't have a good Halloween memory that like sticks out, but my favorite costume was being Raphael. I was Ninja Turtle in middle school. I don't remember how old I was though. I don't remember, but I just remember that costume. It was the first time I got to pick my costume. It wasn't like,
Right.
hey, we can only afford this much money. You're only getting this one mask. Like my dad was like, no, you can pick a costume, pick what you want. And I got to be Ninja Turtle for the first time, and I was so hyped, so ready. But I was really mad. So I went to a Catholic private school. Don't classify me as a private school kid because I'm definitely not. but I wasn't allowed to bring my fucking
Size.
Yes, I was so mad.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, I
that's the
couldn't bring the
part.
scythe to school. No
That's
weapons.
the best stuff. That's the best
Yeah.
stuff, man. You gotta have your weapons.
It's foam. Damn.
I was like, come on, man, it's plastic.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Said-
Little
Ninja
Susie
Turtle, you just
Q
a turtle.
got her eye poked out.
Yeah, I remember I taken it to school and they were like, "Oh yeah, give me those."
You will not be bringing
It's a
those in
lawsuit.
here.
Wait,
Teacher was like, "No, you can get these when your dad picks you up." Like, dang, come on, teach.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, man,
I think he's in the group. Michael Cowan. If you ever watch one of these, his parents one year, I had to be in 2nd or 3rd grade. They threw a Halloween party. I don't know if this was like I don't remember if it was their garage or their shed, but they put in like like a maze almost, like a haunted house
Oh,
kind of
nice.
maze.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I mean, it had it all, everything that you could do to terrify a 7-8-year-old kid. The spaghetti with the little candy ball eyes or whatever, like brains.
That's
and-
hella 90s. For real,
yeah,
for real.
yeah. I mean, it was awesome, and so they had like scraping the machete on the cement, making the sparks with the
Oh, that's
Jason
cool.
mask
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff, and it was a good time.
Jillian, what's your Halloween memory that you have?
Like when I was older and could like go out.
Yeah, sure.
I think my first costume was a pharaoh costume.
Was that with me for real?
Yeah,
That was the first time.
pretty sure.
Damn.
Did y'all go trick or treating?
Nah, I went to the
No,
bar
we
and
went
got drunk.
to Clinton's.
All right, so real talk. I
Quentin's
mean,
still-
everybody, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but if you guys want to go trick or treating, me and my kids usually kill it. So y'all are more than welcome to come. I can normally get like my brothers and stuff together. And Marcia, you can cut this out if you want, but
No, it's
like legit invitation. You guys want to come hang out? There's normally like I don't know, like 10, 12 adults.
Get the full experience.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta we
Shit.
pregame and
Trick or treat.
and do a lot of walking. Hey, but you'll be surprised though, man.
sick.
It's a lot. There's a lot of adults. Basically, like if you're taking kids, like the parents dress up too. I want to look in people's houses. How many lamps they got in here? What's all
Right.
I'm trying to see what's up.
How
So
you just walk up with a random group,
right?
family, be
And
like,
what's cool though, what's crazy
I'm
is
with
that
you.
more people. I feel like as I got older, age really didn't matter.
yeah,
Like the people who are giving away the candy just want to hurry up and make sure all the candy's
Yeah.
gone.
Get it.
Yeah.
They were like, man, I just want to hurry up.
don't even
It's
care.
you-
Like
yeah,
so some of the houses that we've gone to, they're like giving away like king size Butterfingers and stuff like that. Go hit like 2 or 3 houses and come back. They don't even care. Like, where'd you just hear? All right, go ahead and take this because they don't want any of it.
no, they don't want any of it. The husband is like, man, I gotta keep answering the door.
Yeah.
They can't wait to put that sign, no more candy.
Or what they'll do is they'll put the bowl out there with a sign that says "Please take one."
Yeah.
Or
Shit,
'cause
take
they,
one bowl?
Yeah,
Alright.
they don't even want to mess with it anymore. But no, legit.
well, I
like,
mean,
if you-
oh, my bad.
No,
Sorry.
go ahead.
I was just wondering what they were going to do this year with the whole pandemic thing. 'cause
Well,
I'm thinking
from what
they're
I've heard, yeah,
shutting
they're,
the whole thing down.
they're not trying to they're trying to discourage those from trick or treating. But half my family is Hispanic and they don't give up.
Yeah.
You're not stopping Halloween, that's for sure. But what's crazy, I
They'll
used to
stop
not-
Easter, but not Halloween.
I used to hate Halloween though. I'm a person who hates holidays in general, but I don't know. As I got older, obviously Halloween's like blah. But then,
Sure. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, as I got older, Halloween was just whatever. And then all my friends, as you get older, like high school age, everyone doesn't want to go trick or treating anymore.
Right.
They want to just cause mischief, and I just wasn't about that life at
Yeah.
that time period.
Yeah.
I
And then-
was.
until I was 21, 22, time to go to the bars.
Yeah.
So I guess around
It's a
the
whole
Jesus, some
different trick or
ass.
treating there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Tricks
a
and
lot of
ass.
tricking at that time. But at that time, dang, Julian, so with me that first time,
Pretty sure. I mean, that's
say, I can't
that's
remember.
the only time I remember actually going out buying a costume and wearing it.
What did I dress up as?
I don't know.
Because I've been the same thing the last
I don't think
3 or 4 years.
He's still rocking that
Doctor.
8-year-old Raphael.
Bro,
That no
Oh,
teacher's
stretched
gonna
out.
take these size away from me now.
top fitting over the belly.
Oh, man, that's hilarious though. No, I've been the same thing the last 3 or 4 years
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah,
See,
I've
it's
always
like
been
you,
a black
it's like
guy,
you said, now that we're all older, You know, unless you got kids and stuff.
Yeah.
The magic's kind of gone.
Yeah.
I still appreciate the holiday. I think it's cool. See, I like seeing the decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I like the Halloween aesthetic. You know, it's pretty
Dude,
dope.
so having kids, every holiday is, especially the ones you get to dress up on, like, dude. So my kids are super big into cartoons and anime, and like my 3D printer has been running around the clock, like making things for my kids for this Halloween.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so, like, I mean, even when it wasn't Halloween, like, me and my son would go to Party America and buy like Mario and Luigi costumes and like go to Walmart, go to Home Depot, like just to dress up and go hang out. So Halloween, yeah, it's something that, I mean, hate it or love it, like just as an excuse to dress up, like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. Halloween. Fun. It's almost here. A couple more weeks. Hopefully COVID doesn't mess it up too much. Hopefully all these kids don't get sick. But hopefully everyone stays safe. Wear their masks. There's more reason to wear a mask now, Halloween.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think we're going to wrap up today's episode. Mr. DJ Clutch.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, sir. Appreciate
It's
your
been
time.
a pleasure. Been an honor.
Hopefully.
Thanks for letting me nerd out with you guys.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Tell us where we can find you.
If you got Snapchat, you can find me Afro Chef. Instagram DJ_CWTG. Catch me on Facebook, Jordan DJ Clutch Jenkins. I mean, that's where you could pretty much find me everywhere. Other than that, stay tuned for the Twitch account for our Sunday Sounds. We're gonna definitely continue that. But in the meantime, just stay in tune for the mixes that come out. Shout out to my OG Dizzy Blazo. Shout out to Real Life University. We get merch coming out to y'all.
Awesome.
Cool.
Let's go wrap up today's episode. Blake and Julian, thanks for coming here as well.
Always.
Stay tuned, everybody. Follow us on all social media. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please.
I got a button for that.
Please subscribe to our podcast.
Thank you very much. We're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Take it easy.